Hello, everyone. I am going to have to try and see if I can't figure out how to Frankenstein this because YouTube wouldn't let me go to the original link. So give me a second, you guys, to tell everyone over there that it's over here now. All right. So if you're watching this on replay, sorry, just technical difficulties again. Let me put it in there again. Okay. Hopefully, let me see. Close that. Okay, good. I have people over here now. Yay. Nicole and Jenny are here. Yay. Okay. I swear to God. So I don't know. I guess I don't know. It was set up to streaming software, so it would not let me go back to webcam, which is what I use. It wouldn't let me go live without entering in some other stuff. So I'm just gonna have to cancel that one. Yeah, no, it was crazy. Hello, Bella's here. Sandy, hello. Dora, hello. Ronica says it's a spooky season. Hello, ghosts. We know you're there. Yeah. So I swear, you guys. Phoenix is here. Okay, cool. Y'all are making your way over. Hell yeah. If this is your first time here, hello, I'm Morgan, owner of Ink Goddess Creation. And the last couple of times I've tried to go live here on YouTube, we've had technical difficulties. So it's just fun. And I chose to not do TikTok this time just because I don't know what the hell's going on with TikTok. So Laura said, good to see you. Glad you made it. Yes, glad I made it to my own stream. Hopefully you all are seeing that. I will wait until after this is done, and then I'll just remove the other one, but it was set up to streaming software. So I apologize. I don't know why I always set them up to webcam. No idea. So is George back? He might be, because I don't set things up to stream software because I don't have any streaming software. Anyway, all right, we are here tonight for the Spooky Jewelry live sale. Some of the jewelry most of it has gemstones. Some of it doesn't. We went a little crazy this time. But everything here, I think, is spooky or will help you with spooky season. Yes. So as I show the items, they will go up for sale. Yeah, let's hit up the rules, okay? It is Wednesday. Y'all will have to, and I've essentially been talking straight since about noon, so we're good. Let's go over the rules. Everything for sale is for sale. Let me put that back up there because that's on the old stream. Hold on. Put this. Everything is for sale there. At that link right there, I'm going to pin it to the top, pin the message to the top. As I show the items and go over their properties, Colin's going to be listing them for sale on the website. So that way, everything that you see here today is going to go up for sale. And if you have to complete checkout in order to claim the item as your own. Okay. You cannot just add it to your cart. That will not reserve it for you. Okay. So what that means is if you end up buying more than one piece today, or if you have an existing order in the system with us, that's jewelry. So we're going to combine. If it doesn't, go over, if there's any shipping difference as far as like upgrading tiers, like weight wise and everything, then we refund that back to you in like store credit or like a gift card to the store. Okay. Yes, Sandy, same rules as in the live gemstone sales. Everything will go up for sale in the live gemstone sale category, even though this is a jewelry sale. Everything goes up in the new products category too. So you could but you have to keep refreshing like as we're going along. Okay. Christy is here. Hello. Glad you made it over. I was having technical difficulties again. One of these days, it'll all be smooth. Okay. Our price range today is $15 to $60. It is jewelry, so we don't have any like tumbled or anything. Jennifer says, hello. I'm glad y'all are all like making it over. Yay. So yeah, our price range today is $15 We have sterling silver and Tibetan. Everything is either sterling silver or Tibetan. So let's go ahead, jump right in. Violet Charmed, hello. I'm glad y'all, I'm glad all y'all made it over. This makes me happy. Okay. So everything here today, good for spooky season, whether energetically or just aesthetically. Yeah. So the first thing that we have for you all, look how cute. It is a bat sterling silver ring. Now these are sized. We have 2 sizes in stock. But we're starting out, I guess maybe, well, if we could flip them that way. Look how cute. So these are sterling silver. Yeah, Mementos and Maury says all cute. They really are. So bats have long been associated with life, death, and rebirth. Okay. They are guardians of the night, able to explore the depths of darkness. So I'm either going to teach you about gemstones today or symbolism or both. And you'll have to, yeah, there we go. My camera will adjust to the darker settings. Because of this, they can help guide you through the darkness in your life as well. Bats are symbols of good luck, longevity, and the ability to maneuver through tough times. Call upon the bat when you need help with major life change or transition. Maybe I should just have bats around when I try to go live so I don't have any more issues. So we have 6 of these total. They're $15. This is our $15 mark. We have 2 sizes. So we have 7. We have 3 size 7 and 3 size 8.5. That's all we could find in these. They did not have any more. So that's all we have is just the 3 size 7 and the 3 size 8.5. So just make sure that you're pulling, from the drop-down menu, you choose the right size. Oh, there's a bat emoji. Nicole, I love that. Phoenix says I'm batty. Sandy did a little heart. Beth said, yay, I found you. Yeah, technical difficulties earlier. Sandy said, I love bats. They used to fly by the lamppost light in the summer. Yeah, we have a huge bat migration thing that happens here in Tucson that's pretty noteworthy. I don't know. We just were told about it once. So we've never actually gone down and seen it. So yeah. Christina says, I'm here now. Yeah, I'm glad you found your way over. So sorry. I was having technical difficulties before. All right. So the second thing up for grabs today, but when I say up for grabs, we have 6 of them. So, I wanted to put the shamanic dream quartz Tibetan points into this live, and you just got to give my camera a second to adjust for light. There you go. So shamanic dream quartz, AKA garden quartz, AKA lodolite. Yes, it has many names. There we go. It basically is quartz with what looks like little galaxies or gardens inside of them. They're just inclusions of other minerals. Okay. I'm going to tell you why in a second. I want the light to adjust. There we go. It is kind of dark. I might have to move my lamp down a little bit to try and get some more light. It's that weird, funky time of day here in Tucson too. Hopefully that one. Oh yeah, you can see through that one. That one's pretty cool. Yeah, Sandy says gorgeous. Raven Moon is here. Hello. Finally found. Yeah, thank you. No, we're crazy earlier. All right, so hopefully the light will adjust here in a second. So the reason that I chose it for the spooky live is because it has a name of shamanic dream quartz because it helps with dreams. Okay. It's a very powerful gemstone for not only unlocking your higher consciousness, but also raising your vibration to achieve your spiritual goals more easily. There we go. Hopefully I can keep it on there. There we go. It resonates with the crown chakra, helping to open you to your authentic self's true purpose. Purpose in life, and sheds away parts of your lower self. There we go. That are holding you back. It is an amazing stone for shadow working as well as for journeying into different spiritual realms. Shamanic dream quartz is thought to contain doorways to entire universes inside of them, helping you to open these same doorways inside of yourself. So that's why I chose it for the spooky live sale, because as the veil thins, You can see between worlds. You can see between, into the other world, into the spirit realm. You're going to have interactions with other things. And then for those of you who are really wanting to dive down into your shadow working, shamanic dream quartz can help with that. Or it's also called garden quartz. It's also called lodolite. So we do have 6 of these. They're an average of about 1.5 inches for the whole thing. And they're $25. They do come with a 24-inch just regular chain. We don't have anything on chains this evening just because there's a lot less tangled everything that happens in here. If I just show you all the pendants, but it does have a 24-inch chain that comes with it too. I love it. They are beautiful. All right. So yeah, some of the items here are just plain spooky, bats, spiders, skulls. But some of them, the gemstone qualities are something that you would want for the darker season, the spooky season, So, all right, you guys. So what we did is we grouped stuff together by either gemstone or shape. And I'm actually quite impressed with how smoothly the transition through all of the things today is, or at least for the next couple of items, okay? So what we are starting off with are spiders right now, okay? And so I'm going to go over spider symbolism, and then we happen to have 2 different gemstones. So what we're going to start with, amber spider with web, sterling silver, adjustable ring. Okay. So we have spiders for you all. So the first are these amber spider. Their butts are the amber, but they're spider with web. Okay, so spiders, let's talk about spiders because that's what the next few items are. Okay, spiders are the weavers of destiny. They want you to begin your shadow work, digging deep inside of yourself to discover your own mysteries, secrets, and personal power. They tie us all together in the huge web of life, helping you to understand how your actions can cause changes to those around you. They also resonate with divine feminine energy, urging everyone to embrace the goddess that lives within them. Okay, so that's spider symbolism. That's going to carry through all of the next pieces. Okay. Yes, Sandy says, I'm a weird witch, scared of spiders, but love things related to them. I'm not a fan of spiders or snakes. Okay. And yet I have a giant snake tattoo and I have a spider tattoo on my foot. It's embracing your fears, Ronica says, love those. Sandy says, love it. Mementos Amori said the amber is so glowy. It really is. And it's just cute that it's the butts. Okay. So amber is fossilized amber resin. It's very lightweight, but it resonates with the sacral chakra, enhancing your creativity and eliminating stress. It's also great for warding off psychic attacks. So if you're doing, some darker stuff this season, or traveling between the worlds too. And protect the wearer from negativity. It's a great healing stone suited for emotional and physical release of stress and that which ails you. Okay. So that's amber. So these guys are sterling silver. They are adjustable. So yeah, you can see the little gap right there. So they are adjustable. We have 10 of these. I think I bought all of them. They're $25 each, okay, for sterling silver with amber. Okay, so you get that shadow work energy. You get that web of life. They are also adjustable, so that makes them really good. So we'll start off with the amber spiders. Then we're going to just pivot slightly to amber spiders for a necklace. And these are green amber. So these guys are bigger. So as you can see, just the size reference, these guys are bigger and these are green amber. Okay. So the green amber specifically is the rarest form of amber. It is said to bring good luck. It aids in meditation by balancing the mind, body, and spirit. It heals stress and helps one manage stressful situations. So that's in addition to the regular metaphysical properties of amber. Okay. That's what green amber does specifically. Okay. Open back too. So if you like that direct connection with, the gemstone, near your skin. As you can see, it's 925. Sterling silver. These come with a 24-inch sterling silver chain. They are approximately 1.25 by half an inch. We only have 4 of these. They're $29.50. Okay. But we do have, oh no, he's got some sticky tack attached to his butt as well from when we took pictures. I pulled it off. But yeah, so we'll intuitively choose one of these for you when you place your order for that. But these are the 4 that we have. And they are the green amber. I know my room runs a little dark. My camera runs it. Yeah, never. Sandy says never heard of green amber. Amber actually comes in red, honey. What we know is usually this is honey amber, or amber, like orange amber. But honey amber, oh no, so honey amber is more yellow. There's red amber. There's black amber, which black amber is actually, if you throw a UV light on it, it glows blue too. So you have blue amber. Yeah. Okay. Beth says, I love my green amber snake green from the last show, and I don't like snakes. I love that. Bella says, a couple of months ago, I purchased a garden quartz with the same Tibetan style from your shop. It is gorgeous. That was like the more polished-y ones. Like these were like the raw, but yeah, those were really cool. All right. So we're sticking with spiders. Yes. So we still have that energy of, weavers of destiny, shadow working. So I have a labradorite spider that I use on my shadow working altar every year, because every year I do shadow working all the time, but I really dive in during the dark season. So now we just have regular spider sterling silver rings. These are sized. Okay. These are not adjustable. So there's no gemstone to them. But they're only $18. We do have 10 of these. Okay. So we have 3 6.5s. Good Lord. Sorry, I'm just spitting everywhere. 3 6.5s, 3 7.5s, and 4 8.5s. Okay. And I don't know. These are 7.5. So I think that's more like, yeah, that's like my ring finger, my wedding finger. So still have that spider energy for you to help you see how, everything is intertwined, see the bigger picture of everything, help with shadow working, all that good stuff. But no gemstone this time, just regular sterling silver. Sandy said, I'm so happy I snagged one of the green amber spiders. Woohoo! Yay! And then we got one more spider for you. One more. These are chunky guys though. Okay. We have labradorite spider Tibetan necklace. Okay. So the beautiful Tibetan metalworking on the back. We have 12 of these. So still get that spider energy, right? And they carved these to have some beautiful flash within them. We do have 12 of them. So I'm only going to show you all 4, but this is like the average of, what you're going to be getting. Labradorite is revered for its powers of psychic development and increasing magical energy. It is a stone to aid in any magical ritual that helps with transformation on all levels. Labradorite is great for increasing intuition, not increasing tuition. We don't need that here. And psychic development, and can provide clarity into your destiny. Okay. So like I said, I have a labradorite spider that we sold years ago, but I have it on my shadow working altar. And I also have a piece of labradorite on all of my altars, because for me, it's like a stone for magic. We have 12 of these. These also come with a 24-inch chain. These are $47.50, because you're getting a lot of labradorite with those, Yeah, Laura said the labradorite spiders look a bit like cute jumping spiders. They do. They have that, how like there's some spiders that are just kind of like flat, but then the jumping spiders are really curvy. I can see that. I don't like the jumping spiders. I think I hate the most. Well, besides tarantulas, they're just creepy. Annika said, Halloween vibes, so happy. Thank you for keeping spooky season alive. Apparently everywhere else has skipped to Christmas. Yeah, my Costco did. We walked in the other day and they had Christmas. They had 2 aisles of Christmas stuff. I was appalled. So yes, we have 12 of these. We'll intuitively choose one of them. $47.50 for the labradorite. Now we're moving from spiders. No more spiders. I like that Sandy agrees with Annika. I completely agree. No more spiders, but now we're moving into labradorite. So we're talking about labradorite for magic, psychic development, intuition, all of that good stuff. So if you're wanting to increase your divination during spooky season, labradorite, or increase your magic, if you're wanting to, like Samhain is known as the Celtic Witches' New Year. So if you want to, do some heavy magic, that's a great time, or it's a great gemstone to have with you. Okay. And Sean is here. Hello. So we're moving into labradorite. The next few specimens are all labradorite. Okay. Yeah. FM says labradorite, I've been summoned. Yes. The next few specimens, all labradorite. Okay. So the first thing that we have so we did the last live jewelry sale, we did just regular labradorite skulls. So these are etched, and I'm really hoping that my light, oh no, you can still see. So basically they're kind of like, they have filigree and flowers etched into them, into their faces, their jaw lines, their cheekbones. So they're almost kind of like, sugar skulls maybe. We're just calling them etched skulls, but they do have gorgeous work etched in all over their faces. Okay. So we have, and the skull carvings, of course, are great for protection. They're great for distance healing. The ancient Aztecs, Mayans, Egyptians used to talk to their skulls, their crystal skulls, and then see what answers came to them. They were like a form of divination. Some of them are the really dark electric blue. Some of them are the lighter labradorite. Yes. Yeah. FM says like Dios de los Muertos. That is so hard for me to say. And I live in Tucson. I'm ashamed. Yes, it is big out here, Sandy. Yes. Jennifer said the same thing. So we have both the pendants, which will come with a 24-inch chain. We also have rings. Okay. And there is a size difference between the two. So just to show you all the size difference, but the detail is still just as gorgeous on these. And these are adjustable. Now, Tibetan silver is not sterling silver. So if you do have a sensitivity, just paint the inside with clear nail polish. Okay. So again, let me show you the ring versus, there we go, the ring size versus the necklace size. So with the necklaces, we have 6 of those. They're $39.50. And then the rings, we have 6 of them. They're $35. Okay. So you're paying for, a little bit more metal work. And then these do come with a 24-inch chain. Okay. So we'll intuitively choose one of these when we do your order. And some of them, like I said, some of the labradorite is the lighter labradorite, kind of like that. And some of it is the more blue labradorite. But the etchings on them are gorgeous. And then both of them, they do have the metal backings, the Tibetan metal work on the back. I'm making a mess over here. Mementos and Maury says labradorite was my gateway crystal. The collecting hit full force after that. Yes, I agree. And now I've gotten into it's labradorite and fluorite for me. I will look at labradorite and I'm like, oh, do I have a purple labradorite? Do I have a sunset labradorite? Do I have an electric blue? I start to get into those, just like with fluorite. Like I have to have extremely dark fluorite and extremely light fluorite and everything in the middle, from like indigo fluorite to, I don't like yellow fluorite. That's just a personal thing. But yeah, that's the way I am with labradorite and fluorite. Heather says, I'm late for a very important date. I almost missed this live. I know. It was also the wrong one. I had technical difficulties at the beginning, Heather. So I'm glad I put the link on there. Hopefully, you made it. So Sean says amber and turquoise for me. Good ones. Those are good though. Turquoise can come in a wide variety of colors as well. Sandy says addicted to fluorite. Yeah, FM says purple labs are my current fave. Oh, and Phoenix is in a quartz haze myself. That's a great one though. You can do all kinds of colors of quartz too. All right, so we're sticking with labradorite and we're moving into snakes. Okay, but we only have 2 of these. Now I got to find out where they are. That's all my Tibetan guy had was just these 2. They are adjustable though. Okay, this is it. This is all he has. Let me show you one so I can get close up and hopefully get the light to adjust. Woo, look at that shimmer. And then he shines more that way. Hold on. Let me tip him up. No, there we go. I promise you it looks better in person. My lights here, I had to adjust my camera settings to be a little darker, so. But there we go. I only have these 2 guys. So with snakes, snakes are the ultimate symbol of transformation and rebirth. Just as a snake is able to shed its skin and begin anew, so can you. Snakes represent healing from trauma and can help you release fear, emotions, and blockages that are holding you back from, oh, good Lord, from moving forward in life. Snakes also represent the magical and mystical, so having a snake on your altar can amplify power as it helps open up your root chakra to ground your energy so you can reach new heights and build magical energy for spells and rituals. Snakes also increase sexuality and passion in your life and help you explore and expand limitations you have put on yourself in that area. Okay, so we only have these 2, $35 each. Ronica said Annika's fluorite, breaking the bank with fluorite. Annika said, leave me be. I love when the 2 of you show up. I love it. Annika, they are gorgeous. I love them. All encased in the Tibetan metal too. So, all right. Yeah, those were the only 2. I remember honing in on them and I was like, this is it? There's only 2? And I was like, all right, we're buying the 2 anyway. Oh, these were actually over here. All right. Are we done? Yes. Okay. Done with labradorite. The gorgeous little like smooth transition from one piece to the next. No more. No more. But next I do have just a sterling silver necklace for you all. No gemstone properties, but it is cute. We just got these in. And so I didn't want them to get lost in just one of our like our Halloween launch or anything, because they're super cute. It is a raven, Sandy. It's a raven with a triple moon at the top. So it's a raven on a little branch, and then the triple moon is at the top. There's little stars around it. And you see, I just didn't want it to get lost in one of our big launches with like 50 other products, So ravens have long been associated with magic and mystery. Cunning and highly intelligent, the raven symbolizes an awakening of your higher self. The raven is also associated heavily with the Celtic goddess Morrigan, known for her intuitive and magical nature, furthering the connection between ravens and prophecy. So the triple moon on there also represents the goddess in her 3 phases, maiden, mother, crone, and can also represent nature cycles of birth, life, and death, as well as the realms of the underworld, earth, and heaven. So these do come with a 24-inch sterling silver chain. These themselves are also sterling silver. We have 6 of these, and they're $40. That's for the necklace with chain. Raven Moon says, oh my jam. They are beautiful, aren't they, FM? She said, they said, oh, I really like that. We're all smashing that heart reaction. I love that. Thank you. I love that. So yeah, I wanted to put those. They're ravens. They're spooky season. Put them in here instead of having them get lost in a major launch. Because our main Samhain launch will be October 4th. So it's Saturday, October 4th. And there's like 54 products in there. It's one of our largest of the year. Yeah. Those were $40. $40 for the necklace with the 24-inch sterling silver chain. So I love that there is a blackbird emoji, Nicole. I did not know these, or maybe I don't have them on my phone because, you know, some emojis I don't have. They're like new emojis. All right, so next we do have a slight transition for the next two items, and a very fun educational time because this is something I learned and I love sharing it with other people. Okay, so the first thing that we have, and I'm gonna just do a really big cop out at the moment and show you all, because each one of these is individually, are they individually labeled still? Okay, they are. Okay, that's where that one was supposed to be. So I'll do one. Although you can't truly see, oh, it is, you can. Okay, so this is Moldavite the green, and a heart, well, these are Pachamar diamonds. And I'm gonna tell you all the difference, okay? So let me pop this back in there. These are sized. And I'm gonna show you. See, look how gorgeous. You can see all the different varieties. But you can really see this way, you can really see the green of the Moldavite. And then the little tiny quartz. So Pachamars or Herkimers, that's where the education comes in, okay? Hold on. No, Violet, if you put it into your, okay, sorry, I do want to answer this real quick. When you see something you like, you should put it in your cart and wait. No, it will be ripped out of your cart. Yeah, so you have to complete checkout, which means what we do is if you end up buying more than one thing and there's a shipping difference, we refund you the shipping difference in like store credit or like a coupon code for the store. Because adding it to your cart does not reserve it. We don't have that ability on our website. So you have to complete checkout. Yeah. So, Phoenix says the cheese popped up. Her cat jumped up on the TV stand and batted at your hand with a raven charm in it. That's amazing. Okay, so these are Moldavite is the green, and then the clear is quartz. Okay, so Pachamar or Herkimer diamonds are actually quartz. Okay, the difference between a Pachamar and a Herkimer is where it came from, literally. So what I'm going to do is kind of show you the next two. So if you look at the quartz here, hold on. Oh, it doesn't have a size. Okay, so do you see how the quartz, what these are? You see how it's double terminated, just the quartz, double terminated, super shiny, super glistening, okay? Double terminated, super shiny, super oh my God, I can't do anything with my left hand. I apologize. Double terminated, clear, super shiny, super glistening, okay? These are naturally occurring. This is a Herkimer. This is a Pachamar. The only difference is these came from Pakistan. Herkimer diamonds come from Herkimer, New York. Okay, that's the only difference. They are the exact same gemstone. So there's your education. Yeah, for the day. They are the same, which is why we did group them together. Oh, Violet says just one shipping for multiple orders. Yes, we will, because it's just gemstone or because it's just jewelry, we will put, if you buy multiple pieces and like you check out multiple times, we'll put them all into a box and then we'll refund you, or like not refund you, but we'll issue the difference that you paid in shipping in a coupon code or like a gift certificate for the shop. There you go. Like kind of like store credit. So yeah, you do have to check out multiple times though, if there's something that you want. So yeah, that's just how we run our lives. I don't do the sold and then send an invoice that someone never pays. I don't play that game. It's just easier. Like, you know, you got it. I know you got it. We all know that, you know, if you check out and you get an order number, it's yours. You got it. No stressing about that. So, all right. So Moldavite, let's first talk about moldavite when it comes to this one. It's a green tektite found in the Czech Republic, formed when a meteorite hit Earth 14 million years ago. It's often referred to as a stone of transformation due to its ability to accelerate spiritual and emotional growth. When wearing moldavite, you may experience an increase in epiphanies as it helps to bring alignment to spiritual paths. Moldavite clears away blockages and activates all chakras, especially the crown chakra. Keeping a piece of moldavite near you will help ward off negative influences and keeping your energy uplifted and lively. On a lighthearted note, it is believed moldavite holds the power of communication with aliens. Yeah, I generally wear a piece of moldavite every day. There's my moldavite ring. So don't believe TikTok that it's going to like ruin your life or whatever. It's a very powerful stone. I do wear it a lot. I have a necklace as well that I will wear. If we need to brainstorm products here or boxes, I wear moldavite because it like opens me up a lot. Okay. So that's the moldavite. That's the green part. Now, these are pacamers, which means they came from Pakistan. Pacamers or herkimers, because I'm going to go over both of them. They're the same, Pacamer, herkimer, same type of crystal, different location it was mined from. Pacamer diamonds are forms of quartz, so they're not diamonds, they're quartz. But they're thought to be the most powerful of all quartz crystals, known by their distinctive double terminated shape, which is natural. So it's not carved in the double terminated. Double terminated means 2 points. Those stones are high energy amplifiers radiating pure spiritual energy. They can be used for spiritual attunement to a higher vibration, as well as for deep spiritual, emotional, and physical healing. It is believed that pacamers or herkimer diamonds can be programmed with knowledge that can be accessed at a later date. Okay, so the pacamer and herkimers also are generally crystal clear, but they often contain inclusions like black carbon, rainbow prisms, or air bubbles. You would just have to inspect yours pretty nicely. But you see, even sitting here now, you can see like the light reflects off of them, makes them look like diamonds. So as far as these, the moldavite and pacamer, we have 9 of them total. They're $45 each. Okay. But how they're split up is 1.5, and the things were taken off. So we're going to have to remeasure. So I'm not sure. We're going to have to remeasure. So I'm not sure which is which now. 1.5, 2 6s, 3 size 7s, 2 size 8s, 1 size 9. I do know this one still says 9. So that is the actual one you will receive if you buy the 9. Okay. The rest of them are not. I think we probably took them off. Like this is one of the 8. We probably took them off to take pictures. So we'll just resize. Like we have a ring sizer here. So $45 each for those are sterling silver as well. So those were sterling silver. Sterling silver settings on those. Okay. Phoenix says, sorry, I was just making sure. Okay. Phoenix says, only time it makes me feel weird is when I'm like burnt out or out of alignment or have the plague, the flu. Yeah, that's for me too. But it won't like ruin your life. Moldavite won't ruin your life. FM says, I have a ton of herkimer jewelry. Pretty sure I got the pendant from your Beltane live. Yay. And Xana said I was hoping for moldavite. That is the only moldavite piece I have for today. And I know we're at that weird time of day. The sun is like setting. So I will try and stay in the sun, you guys, but it's weird right now. And ring light does nothing in this room because it's half windows. Actually, it's more like 3/4 windows because I have a window over here that goes into the office. So moving from, that's the same energy. The double terminated, it gives the live a spooky vibe. Thank you, Phoenix. I should hide in the shadows then. All right, so moving from pacamer to into the herkimer necklace, same energy, okay? So these are the double terminated herkimers. They're huge. There's a chance they might be Pachamers, but I asked my supplier, because it is my Tibetan supplier. She said they were Herkimers, and I was like, all right, it's the same thing. It even doesn't matter where it was mined. And then we have Rainbow Moonstone right there. So the Rainbow Moonstone, look at that. Now it's like overcorrected the light. Now I'm all blown out. That's great. So yeah, the Herkimers are naturally occurring that way. And then the Rainbow Moonstone, it's a stone of new beginnings, strong lunar energy, and divine feminine energy. It soothes stress and stabilizes emotions, calming the user. Moonstone enhances intuition and psychic abilities, facilitating a strong connection with the moon. It balances male and female energies and can awaken newfound strength in women. Rainbow Moonstone has been one of my favorites for years, like since the beginning. It's probably the first gemstone I can remember working with ever. So we have 6 of these. They are $32.50. They do come with a 24-inch regular silver tone chain. Okay, so we'll intuitively choose one of these, but they all have that gorgeous Tibetan metalworking on them. I just love how clear Pachamers and Herkimers can be. And then you've got the little Rainbow Moonstone cabochon on the front of those. So, yeah, Sandy says I love Moonstone. Yeah, it's one of my first favorite, or it's my first favorite gemstone, Rainbow Moonstone. Yeah. The sideways setting, yes, that's what made these so cool, is the fact that they are, the chain goes right through there, so they are the sideways setting. They have a little dangle to them. It's a great point. Yes. All right, you guys, we just have a few more. So the next one is new to me. I don't know that I have ever seen this gemstone before. I don't know. My guess would be, because now that I saw it in the jewelry, we went to the fall gem show and I started seeing it everywhere. So my guess is either now I'm aware of it and I see it, or they hit a vein of it somewhere. Actually, they hit a vein of it in India. I chose it for the color. This is a naturally occurring stone, and to me, it looks like the stereotypical witch's brew in a cauldron. It's that like absinthe green, that antifreeze green. That's what Molly calls it, because we have a candle that's this color. I think it's the witch's brew candle. She's like, antifreeze green? I'm like, yes. So I immediately saw these from one of our vendors. That green, that bright antifreeze green, is natural. So this is called lizardite. I don't make this shit up. I think it's cool as hell. Let me grab one so we can see. Let me grab one that's kind of, okay, so this is a size 8. These are sized. Yes, FM says it's Winifred Sanderson's potion from Hocus Pocus. Do you see how it's just this weird lime yellow green? I love it. And I had to have it, and I had to throw it in this live. Okay. So lizardite is a form of serpentine, a gemstone that can help aid in meditation and enhance spiritual exploration while clearing the chakras. Pyrite often forms within or near lizardite deposits, which brings an energy of abundance, luck, and clear sight to the stone. Lizardite was first found in the Lizard Peninsula in Cornwall, UK. So there you go. Although it's also like kind of looks like lizards, right? And helps you access Kundalini energy and channel it through the physical body. It also strengthens the heart chakra and helps fill your life with love and happiness. Its protective properties help guard against evil vibes. So it's a great gemstone for the spooky season. But I admit to you all now, I chose it for the live because of its like witch's brew green color. Because that's what I associate with. Yeah. Oh, Mementos Mori has a lizard emoji. It is so cool. Yeah, I've never heard of it either. So we have 9 of these. They are $30 each. This is a sterling silver setting. So some of them do have some black on them too. just to let you all know. And I'm wondering if that's not the pyrite, because pyrite can get, you know, a little dark sometimes. They are all different shapes. So what we have are 1/6, which I believe is this one, but don't hold me to that. So somebody is going to get a heart. I'm not sure what size, but they are all different sizes. So we have 1/6, 2 7s, 3 8s, 1 9, 1 10, and 1 11. I would venture to say, okay, so that is the 10. So that's the 10. So some of them are still on here. Some of them we took off for the pictures. Will those be in the online store by chance? They are on the online store. So anything that doesn't sell here will remain in the store. But if it sells, then of course it won't be available in the store. But anything that doesn't sell here remains on the on an online store until it sells. So, but there you go, lizardite, sterling silver. I did mention that, right? They were sterling silver settings. So yeah, the origin is the United Kingdom. The ring, okay, so the origin is the United Kingdom, but the rings were crafted in India. So there you go. Sorry to have misled you all. All right, they would make excellent thumb rings, Phoenix. Yeah, because so I don't know how they do the sizes, but like we have another, this is the first time we've done the boxes with the bigger sizes, like the 10 and 11 in them, and we have them coming up too. So it's pretty cool. All right, next to last piece. I chose these, you guys, because I love me some black rutilated quartz, okay? Or I guess you would call it terminated quartz. But the thing is, they had them marked as black. There's a slight difference just because, and hopefully you all can see it. You see how the quartz is clear, whereas generally speaking with rutilated quartz, the quartz you're getting is milky, okay? Or like with terminated quartz, the quartz is white or milky, and then you have the tourmaline. So this is black rutilated quartz. Our supplier said that there is a difference. So the little fibers in there are still rutile, which is the stone of the heavens, but they're black rutile. Okay. And I freaking fell in love with these because of how rutilated they are. And I picked only 3, and I picked all 3 of these. So these are the only 3 that we have. They're all about 1.25 inches by 1 inch. They have the open back if you all like the direct line with the jewelry, like with the gemstone. They are sterling silver settings with a 24-inch sterling silver chain. So let's talk about rutilated quartz, okay? It's a stone of the soul, not only helping to clear auric energy, but also ground and root someone so they can expand to the heavens. It is a stone of spiritual growth, helping to ease past traumas that could be holding you back from your future. It cleanses and aligns all chakras while adding in an extra layer of protection against negativity. The fact that this is black rutilated quartz also will be highly protective, especially when moving between worlds. And so we have these 3. We'll intuitively choose which one you get. $60 each. But again, you've got, and that was like a piece of paper on the front of that. So that was not a nick or anything. You do get the sterling silver necklace with a 24-inch chain. Yeah, I like that. Phoenix says it makes me think like witch's broom bits and quartz. I love that. So yeah. I don't know how to say that. McCammy, loving the chatoyant. I have to admit, I don't know what that word means. I'm assuming, does that mean like the shine? I'm not familiar with that word. I've probably read it in a book and then just kind of glossed over it. So I apologize for not knowing that word. Oh, and the sun finally went down enough for me to not be creeping in the shadows anymore. We're down to the last one. I hope that these will show up. Yes, the shine of the stone. Yay. Thank you. You taught me something today. I am wondering if I should have brought the flashlight. No, you can yeah, you can see it. Okay, good. Because when I move, you can see, do you see the little white, like, reflection that moves with it? So I'm telling, like, hold on. Let me put this one back. Go back, go back. Let me try to find another one. Oh, yeah. So you can see. So these are black star gemstone sterling silver rings. Okay. Now, when you get, these are sized, as you can see. When you get yours, if you do take it out in the sunlight, or it has to be like a UV flashlight, you shine it on there, then that little bit of reflective surface right there, you see how it pops up? It actually forms like a four-pointed star, or like a, like a cross star kind of. And that's what the difference is. So when we first got these are just marked as black star gemstone. And there's either black star diopside or there's black star ruby or sapphire. Now the sapphires have a multi, so like when the light hits it, it's a multi, it refracts in multiple things. So it's like a multi-point star. These only do the 4, so they are the diopside. So the point is not showing up here because I'm telling it shows up mostly outside, like in the sunlight, and the sun is setting. So, but I do know Ryan got a great picture of it in the listing, but you can see it's like when the light hits it, it's a 4-pointed star. Okay, so that's what made this is black star diopside, appears as a 4-pointed star when the light hits it. Diopside is known as a stone of enlightenment and healing, bringing restorative energy to its wearer. Black star diopside balances the aura and brings luck, protection, and inner peace to the witch who uses it. It also helps relieve emotional turmoil, release anger, and foster love. So I thought this is a beautiful stone for spooky season anyway, but shadow working. Really good stone to have to help you emotionally process through things that might come up while you're shadow working. Okay. So they all do have that spot where the light hits it. It will reflect a 4-point. I know Ryan got a really good picture of it. Again, though, we've got the sized, and it's just, oh yeah, you can see the little refractions there, the little reflections there. So we have 9 of these. They're $22.50 each. Okay, they are sterling silver settings. And what we have is 1 size 6, 2 size 7s, 3 size 8s, 1 9, 1 10, 1 11. And if I were to face them all towards the camera, then you might be able to see all the little bits reflect back correctly. They're so pretty. I immediately saw them and was like, oh, I like those. And then, yeah, we identified it as black star. FM says it's a phrase sounds so metal. It is. And I can actually see them, like it's not picking up on camera really well. Like I can see them perfectly, all of them. So yeah, I'm glad Ryan got a really good picture of that. But yeah, we have the 9 of those in the sizes. So just make sure you choose the right one from the drop down. And they're only $22.50 each. I love having local suppliers that we can shop with. And then we just drive over, shop with them, and drive right on back. No shipping, no nothing, no upping the price out of, craziness. Yeah, Phoenix says, dang, Ryan did. Those were gorgeous. Yeah, he got the little, Oh, Raven's View says, I wore my star diopside pendant today, protecting and calming. Oh, that's good to know. I love that. All right, we've reached the end, you guys. We've reached the end. I don't know. We probably still have a little bit of everything left. Although I was noticing we do get more people on Wednesday nights than we do on our Saturday shows. So that's kind of fun, right? Our next live gemstone sale is not on the YouTube yet. It will be within the next couple of days. And I will make sure to set it up as a webcam. I don't know how I ever set it up as a streaming service because I don't even know how to set it up as a streaming service. But I apologize. That's probably what the issue was with the first stream. I'm just going to delete that when we're done. So, but the next one is Saturday, October 18th. So Saturday, October 18th is our Samhain live gemstone sale, and that has like gemstones. And we're doing it on the 18th. Normally we do the second Saturday of the month, but we have the Witches Bazaar here in Tucson. It's our live event at Trail Dust Town. So if you are in Tucson or around Tucson, you should come see us. It's at Trail Dust Town, Saturday, October 11th from 12 to 4. There's 50 vendors. We're going to have witchy performances. We have readers. So much fun. We have a petting zoo. So much fun. So definitely come check us out. So that's why the live gemstone sale is the 18th. It's the next Saturday, and we'll be shipping that next week. So you hopefully have it in time for Samhain. So that'll be more gemstones and stuff. Kimberly says, so happy with my scores today. Sandy said, on a side note, wanted to tell you I bought your healing grid set and using it to recuperate from knee replacement. I love it. Doing well. Thank you. Thank you. That makes me so happy. Nicole says, this was fun. Yeah, Sandy, we're doing the in-person event. So yeah, the next live event is Samhain. It'll be October 18th. I think that's about all I have for you all because we're sold out of Ink Eyes Creation boxes this month, but the wait list will open up on October 3rd. We do have 2 boxes available, I know, because we've had 2 people cancel. So we'll at least have 2 boxes available. And then in the Ink Spirit in the month of October, we're doing mirror magic with a scrying workshop, like ink scrying, water scrying. So I'm going to teach them all about like not just scrying with mirrors, but like mirror spells, mirror boxes, mirror fun. So if that sounds good to you, you can head to inkspirit.com and sign up there. Hang out here on YouTube. I've got podcasts with me and Megan Winkler, all kinds of fun stuff. So yes, the wait list for that box is on our website for the Otherworld box, and it will open up on October 3rd, and it'll be first come, first serve. So once you get the email saying that it's back in stock, and I'll also send out like a push notification on our app as well. You just got to check out. So yeah, Phoenix said, why on earth would they cancel? Craziness. Yeah, stuff happens. So thank you all for joining me today. I love that you all are loving everything and great spooky offerings. Thank you so much for making my Wednesday a little bit more fun. Anything that didn't sell will still be on the website, inkguyscreations.com. And our big product launch is Saturday, October 4th at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So thank you all for being here with me. I will see you all somewhere. So thank you. Bye.